Invisible? Hey, we might be older, but we are not invisible. We may not turn heads anymore at the grocery store, but we turn hearts. We have raised families, shed many tears, been caregivers to aging parents, and carried other people when we could barely carry ourselves. Now, that is not invisible. That's powerful. Stay tuned. Hi, and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here today. Well, I'm talking about being invisible, which we are not. I don't know about you, but I have seen many videos from women, maybe in their 50s, 60s, and beyond, talking about feeling invisible. I think we're more visible now than we've ever been before. I really don't know where this idea of being invisible comes from. I don't feel that way. I'm still here. I still show up. I take up space. I matter. And I shine my light. So why would I feel invisible? I think this is just a lie or a myth that's being fed to women, especially senior women. So why? Why do some women believe that they are invisible? Well, let's kind of break it down. I think a lot of it comes from the world telling us that as women, we have peaked by the age of 35 and we're not represented in ads and magazines and things like that. And that bothers a lot of people. People stop asking us about our dreams and instead they start asking us about our prescriptions. And then you don't see many older women starring in any big movies unless they're just baking cookies, living in a nursing home, or falling on the floor and they can't get back up. Maybe if you go into one of those makeup stores like Sephora or Ulta, the young girls, the teenage girls that work there just walk right past you. But that's okay. You know what color lipstick looks good on you, and you probably have it in your purse. Plus, you have confidence and you have a credit card. So, who cares if they look past you? You don't need them to validate your worth. You don't need 100 likes on a photo of yourself to know what your worth is. You've had years of experience that already gives you that answer. Visibility isn't about being admired, it's about being known. And when you stop trying to be noticed, you start being remembered. To me, being remembered is far more important than being noticed. Being remembered speaks to who you are and your true beauty, the light that you shine, the look on your face, the smile, the twinkle in your eye, whatever you want to call it. That's being known. If you're noticed, it's just going to be for a moment. And then someone else is going to come by and be noticed double of what you were noticed. Why is it so important to some women to have to be noticed? When you understand that you are not invisible, then you can stop performing. You can stop auditioning for everybody just to be noticed. Then you can start living real life. We're only invisible when we stop showing up for ourselves. Dress up, do your hair, go to the makeup counters, do all the things. Do you want to know why you make yourself feel invisible? What puts that idea in your head? It's when you stop showing up for yourself. If you still laugh and have fun and tell your stories and dress the way you want, wear your hair the way you want, go buy the makeup you like, then you're not invisible. You're very visible to the people that matter, and especially to yourself. If you ever feel like you are fading or shrinking or disappearing, let this be a reminder to you. You are not invisible. You are radiant. You are wise. You are a light, and you are beautiful. Don't let this youth obsessed world dim your light. Stand up, show up, and speak up. If you don't see yourself, how can you expect anybody else to see you? For women who do feel invisible, who do they want to notice them, and what kind of recognition is it going to take to make them feel like they've been seen? I mean, doesn't that have to come from the inside out? If you're relying on outside sources and people out there in the world to see you just to validate that you're still here, then that's a bigger problem than anything else. Honestly, visibility is an inside job just like everything else. You have to know your own worth, your own value. I mean, yeah, you might not matter to everybody that you come in contact with, but you matter to the people in your life. You matter to your friends and your neighbors and family. They all see you, they all accept you. And most importantly, you matter to yourself. And that's what it comes down to for me. I feel like if I felt invisible, then that would be coming from a lack of confidence or deep insecurities or something like that. You know you're visible in your own life. I mean, just think if you live with a partner, oh boy, they know you're there for sure. Your kids, your family, your friends, they all know you. Isn't it enough that you are visible to yourself and the people in your life? And most importantly, you are visible to God. When we reach our golden years, I don't know that we should be so focused on being noticed for how we look or the outfit we have on or, the beautiful makeup we have on. I think we would want to be noticed for, who we are, our characteristics, our smile, our kindness, our willingness to help others that need help. That's what I would want to be noticed for. So, how about you? Do you feel invisible? Have you gone through a stage in life where you did feel invisible? And how do you look at it now in your life? Does it kind of make sense what I'm talking about? Because really it's all about your mindset and your attitude, just like everything else is. You know, being visible is not about how many people notice you. It's about how deeply you notice yourself. Well, that's the way I feel about it. When I was younger, I'm sure I had times where I didn't feel seen or heard. And maybe we all went through seasons in life where we felt that way. But I think at this age now, oh, wow, I'm definitely seen and I'm definitely heard because I'm me and I feel free to be me. I say what I want to say. I do what I want to do. I dress the way I want to dress. And there's no way I'm invisible. In fact, when I'm around, you know it. Now let's move on to a great inside beauty tip. My inside beauty tip comes from Genesis 16:13. She gave this name to the Lord, who spoke to her, "You are the God who sees me." For she said, "I have now seen the one who sees me." In this scripture, it's talking about Hagar, who was a servant, who was mistreated, who was overlooked, and she ran away into the wilderness. And God saw her. He saw her in her pain, and He gave her hope. The reason I wanted to talk about this scripture is because I guess she felt invisible, like she didn't matter. She was overlooked. But the important message here is that God saw her. You are completely visible and seen by the only one who really matters. The next time you have those thoughts, like you're invisible or you're not being seen, remember those words. In the end, it only matters that God sees us completely. We are totally visible to Him. And that's really all that's going to matter. Be visible to yourself. And as long as you do that, you won't care one bit if you're visible by anyone else out there. I thank you so much for being here today. I truly do appreciate it. And until we meet again, this is the old girl signing out. See ya.